Warner Brothers has just dropped the most important piece of footage in their studio's existence. Okay, the DCEU towards the end got really sour. Okay, people gave up, people stopped showing up. So this first Superman teaser trailer is the first piece of live action footage. Well, first piece of live action footage we're getting. The new impression starts now. Okay, this is how we're gonna cleanse the taste of that DCEU. So, thoughts on the trailer? I thought it was good. I thought we weren't supposed to get much, and we didn't get much. I like that. We got barely any dialogue, except for him calling out for Crypto to come and save him. And that's what I think it should have been. We shouldn't have gotten too much, okay? I feel like getting a first look at Lex Luthor, getting a first look at Guy Gardner, getting a first look at Hawk Girl, getting a first look at Lois Lane, is all we really needed. We just needed that first glimpse. I've always been saying that this movie is going to be about Superman's difference in ideology towards the existing heroes of the DCU, and you can already kind of see glimpses of this. James Gunn said Mr. Smith going to Washington is his biggest influence on this script, and that just kind of lends it to that theory. I feel like he's going to have this existing conflict that's going to rumble throughout the movie about his difference between how he approaches superheroism versus how the existing JSA approach it. That's where I think a lot of the conflict from the public is going to come into it. I feel like we got a lot of great glimpses at Metropolis. I feel like building Metropolis as a character should be an important part of this movie. And it feels like we're getting a really cool Metropolis. It feels like we're getting a Metropolis that's going to be a character in itself. I feel like we didn't really get that much from Zack Snyder. We also didn't really get that from Bryan Singer's Superman. So I feel like making Metropolis a living and breathing embodiment of a city is important, because we get that a lot of when people are trying to make Gotham, but I feel like Metropolis doesn't get that same kind of love. Funny though, because this teaser trailer is just proof of like the shifting tides in movie marketing and movie journalism. Of course, people still send their actors out on their sort of Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, Graham Norton. Now it's more sort of going on the Theo Von podcast or going on Hot Ones and eating a bunch of spicy wings. But DC have this mad card that they can play. They've got James Gunn. James Gunn is a brand in itself, and it's more to the point of brands becoming a form of marketing for these movies, like The Rock's brand or Ryan Reynolds' brand. And James Gunn is a brand in himself. His interaction with social media content creators constantly, giving them a chance to see it a day before, to have virtual questions ready for him, constantly answering people on threads, in itself making it